Mazda.com. Attention, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity at our Interiors Market store.
We are moving across the street to join Weinberger's Furniture, and everything in this building must go.
Get jaw-dropping deals and pay pennies on the dollar.
Hurry, supplies are limited and these deals will go fast. Join us at Interiors Market for this epic liquidation sale.
Get here quick for the best deals.
Parker's Kitchen is my new daily coffee stop.
Gourmet beans are freshly ground for every cup. Get your own cup of great tasting, freshly brewed coffee at Parker's Kitchen.
Live from Augusta with a First Alert weather update.
Well, it's a rare sight across our area. Snow is falling and set to accumulate well into the overnight hours.
For the first time in 10 years, the CSRA is seeing a real snowstorm. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Zaina Halliburton.
And I'm Will Rhea. We hope you're staying warm and dry this evening as we toss things over to our First Alert Chief Meteorologist, Riley Hale. Riley, it's hard to believe what's on the radar right now and what we're seeing out there from our tower cam network.
It is a very rare event for us, guys. This is, for some of the kids across the area, the first decent snow event that they have had in their lifetime. It's actually been over 10 years since we've actually reported more than an inch of snow at Busch Field. So very impressive look from our Wheeler Road cam. You can see I-20 at the bottom there, and luckily there's not a lot of traffic. We want to continue that. Just stay off the roadways the rest of the day, and that's going to be the best way we keep everyone safe. Temperatures are at 26 degrees, and that is pretty much found across the area. So we are well below freezing, so anything that continues to fall continues to create that concern on roadways. Here's a close look at our radar network. Some really intense blue popping up on our radar, now impacting the western branches of Clarks Hill Lake along that northern Columbia, southern Lincoln, and southern Wilkes, northern McDuffie County line. So that snow is going to continue falling across the area. We have a little dry slot now impacting some of our central counties right now, so they're getting a break from the snow, but we are going to see it fill right back in as we continue into this evening. We are not done with this system. This is going to continue bringing us snowfall up until close to midnight tonight, so it really just started several hours ago and going to continue for several more hours. For us here around I-20 and north, we're expecting 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. Once you get into the pink area, the southern CS area, we're talking maybe 3 to 5 inches of snow. And once again, temperatures area-wide are well below freezing. Right now, 24 in Aiken, 26 in Augusta, even 27 down there in Millen and Allendale. So every single one of our counties is sub-freezing. They're seeing snow falling, and that snow is going to continue as we head towards at least midnight tonight. Once we get into the overnight, we're going to hang on to some clouds. We should see that snow stop, though, after the midnight hour, and then we're just going to see temperatures drop to near 20 degrees by daybreak tomorrow morning. So minor to moderate impacts expected across the area. Hopefully, you've already made those preparations to be home and stay home the rest of tonight. And even heading into tomorrow, since our temperatures stay cold, we will continue to see very dangerous travel conditions across most of the central and southern CSRA, possibly all day long Wednesday and again Wednesday night into Thursday. Here's the way it's looking on our in-house model here. So snow widespread through this evening, early tonight. Once we get after midnight, maybe a few lingering flurries, but that snow really comes to an end by the time we get to daybreak tomorrow morning. And then temperatures are just frigid and barely reach above freezing as we get later into the afternoon. So that's why we're expecting that black ice concern to stick around much longer than the actual snow event. That is why we have our First Alert Weather Day in effect today and tomorrow. Remember, we also have a cold weather advisory in effect tonight for that wind chill potentially between 10 and 15. So if you're playing in the snow, make sure you're wearing plenty of layers and covering up those extremities. We'll have much more on this forecast for you coming up in just a little bit.
Sounds good. Thanks, Riley. As the snow begins to stick, schools are updating their plans for tomorrow. Columbia, Richmond, McDuffie, Wilkes, and Aiken counties have either canceled or moved to an e-learning day tomorrow to keep students off the roads. You can scan the code here on your screen now to take you to our webpage where we have the list of every school closure in our area. There's simply too many to mention there.
We're heading out to downtown Aiken now, where your Hallie Turner looks like she's in a winter wonderland. And you're cold out there, but it's beautiful, Hallie. What can you tell us?
Yeah, I have on about 3, 4, maybe 12 layers of clothes. I've lost count at this point. Socks, all of it. But look at this. Zoom in on that, Breck. Not really. Okay, part of the fun is being able to be 26 but 5 at the same time. So I am going to take a bite right out of that. Fabulous. So if you're like me, come out and enjoy the fun in Aiken, because here's the thing. I'm the only one out here. So it was really, there was a lot of movement going on earlier today. We can't even if we pan, you can hardly see, but there's not a lot of people out here. Again, just me out here acting like a child and enjoying the fun. I've been able to scrape a lot of the surfaces today, and within like 15 or 20 minutes of scraping those surfaces, more snow comes. So I've made a bunch of frosties, frostinas, but a lot of people are still on the roads, not as many as before. You can hear some of that traffic in the background. The roads are extremely wet, so if you're on these roads, you want to slow down. The snow is not slowing down, but you want to. But I will tell you, before we send things over back to you guys, nothing says a good snow day. You can't end a good snow day without a snow angel. So I got my gear on. I've had this jacket since high school, so it'll be all right. All right, here we go. I'm going to do a snow angel. All right, ready? Is this how it goes? I think so. Okay, I think this is just dirt now. So let's look, everyone, before we leave. I say she looks pretty good. So we're going to send things back over to you, Zaina and Will. I have had a lot of fun today. This is the best. I've never had a snow day like this, okay? I'm from South Georgia, 25 minutes from the Florida state line. So I'm enjoying myself. And I wish you guys could enjoy the fun, but don't worry, I'll eat another snowball for you.
There you go. She's having way too much fun out there. I think we're all jealous of Hallie Turner. I also think everyone's probably going to be out there in their yards doing exactly what she did tonight.
I think so too, and I have to say, Hallie, that was a really good snow angel. I'm sure a lot of people are going to do that, like you said, but man, it brings back memories growing up in Oklahoma. I kind of do miss the snow a little bit.
It's good to
Didn't
have
think
fun
I
out
would
there.
say that when I moved over here, but
Me neither. I thought
bring back some memories.
I escaped from Ohio to get away from this, and now here we are in Augusta getting snow for the first time in 10 years.
It was meant to be. We're going to go now to your Sydney Hood live over near the Augusta Exchange as the snow just continues to fall. It's falling over there. Sydney, you're bundled up. How are things feeling?
Well, guys, I finally have enough snow around me to make a snowball. I've been out here since around 3 o'clock this afternoon, just slowly watching it dust out of the sky. I've watched Hallie and Aiken have a good time. I've watched Audrey and Columbia County have a good time, and I've been jealous watching everyone. So this is a huge deal for me. I'm not going to throw it at the camera because I don't want to mess it up, but I know that y'all probably want to be out in the fun. Y'all been stuck at the station all warm and cozy all day long. But another reason we were stationed out here, we were curious what the road conditions would be like. We're out here on I-20 by the Bobby Jones Expressway interchange, and I gotta say, considering it's after 6 o'clock on a Tuesday, seeing a lot less traffic than what you would see on a normal day. So it sounds like people are taking our advice whenever we say to stay off the roads if you can, and those people that are staying at home right now, you are doing things right because it is chilly out here. I am all bundled up. I learned my lesson from last week whenever we had the ice and the slush all around the city, so I am bundled up out here. But as far as road conditions go and people getting out on the roads, treating the roads, GDOT has been brining the roads all throughout the evening and into tonight as well. They actually say that as the snow starts coming in, they're going to get the plows out and start plowing the snow, and then engineers with Augusta are out putting salt on the bridges across the city. So the Calhoun Expressway, for example, and on Riverwatch from 15th Street over into I-20, they gave us a list of about 45 locations that they have their eyes on right now. So they've got crews that are putting salt out on the roads, just treating these roads, trying to keep it as safe as possible for drivers. But as you can see behind me, a lot less traffic here on I-20. So far, no accidents in the area that I've been at, so that is also a good sign. But all day long, Will and Zane, I feel like I've just been on snow patrol, just driving around Augusta, looking for as much snow as I possibly can, and I can confidently say that I have finally found it. If y'all see me making a snow angel outside of our station whenever I get back, just pretend you don't see me out there.
All right, sounds good, Sydney. Good to see people staying off the roads as crews can continue to work on the roads and make sure that it is safe for everyone. Thanks for the updates there.
And speaking of road conditions, today we checked in with GDOT, who tell us they've salted and laid brine along thousands of miles of roads, as Sydney mentioned. That includes the major interstates, I-20, I-156, and 520, as well as the majority of the state routes. Now that the snow is falling, crews tell us they're moving to plowing the snow off major roads.
And please stay off the roads. If the roads are covered in cars, we can't plow that. Get out of our way, please. And then stay back from our crews if you see them out there. If it kicks up gravel or salt out of the back of the truck, it could damage your vehicle. So please give those crews plenty of following distance if you have to go out.
Crews suggest you stay at least 100 feet behind a snowplow or salt truck.
And we heard from Will Volk not too long ago, who said, pretend like if you are out driving, pretend like your grandma is in the back seat and drive very slowly and be very careful out there as well. We're tossing things over now to your Audrey Dickherber live over at Evans Town Center Park in Columbia County. Audrey, what have you been seeing out there earlier today? We know we saw you having some fun on the playground too.
Oh yeah, I was not going to sit aside while everyone else was also having fun. We saw families out here, we've seen dogs out here, everybody's really just enjoying the snow. It's nice and fluffy, as you can see, but look at this. This is what I've been working on. You can actually make a snowball. It is compact enough where you can get out and make a snowball out of this ground. It is honestly really compact. Here, I can try and show you. I'm not very good at throwing, so bear with me, but look at that! Perfect snowball. And this is like the best kind of snow. Nice and fluffy that you can lay in. Now, I was not going to like sit aside as everyone else did snow angels. I feel like I need to partake and also do a snow angel as well and have some fun. I mean, this is like a piece of my childhood, it feels like. This is like healed. Having so much fun, just like everyone else.
We just went to IHOP and we got hot cocoa, and then we came here to drink it and have fun.
I love the snow. It doesn't snow very often. I couldn't live anywhere where there was snow because I get tired of it. But somewhere here in Georgia where it just happens every once in a while, it's a lot of fun. I love it. I hope it snows more so I can play snowball.
It's definitely been snowing more, just like everyone was hoping for, and it's a lot of fun. Feels like a taste of home, and I'm glad that everyone's also able to enjoy it.
That's awesome, Audrey, and that's exactly what we were both saying. It just brings back memories from where we're from, but so many people are going to be doing what you're doing. That was a great snowball, by the way.
That was a great snowball. I'm very impressed, but you're also from Missouri, so
I know.
Not shocked.
I know. I have practice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay,
All right.
well, you go make another one for us.
We appreciate the updates there from Columbia County. Let's take a look at some of the photos sent in by our News 12 viewers. A lot of the early snow photos came in from Hephzibah, too. We saw, oh, look at that. Look at this, the snowflakes there. That's pretty incredible.
Snowflake.
It's hard to believe that this is from our area. Snow Angels, perfect.
I think that little girl has our reporters beat right now with that snow angel. That was a good one. And as you can see, just video when the snow was actually coming down, and we got to have a glimpse of that just right out the station. Very pretty to see right there. And it's the first real snow day for many of our pets as well. Here's some video sent in showing our furry friends enjoying the winter weather as it's coming down right there. And I'm sure a lot of dogs also from this area are not used to this either. And look at this cat.
That's a great idea. Taking a nap, enjoying the cold weather, but you're inside. It's nice and warm there. Or you can put on the sweater here and enjoy the cold weather.
I definitely have a sweater, and I have the little mittens as well, that's for sure. We want to see your pictures and video from this snow day. You can scan this code right here on your screen. It's going to take you to wrdw.com. You can click on Submit Photos and Videos at the very top of the screen in the black bar. Once you do that, there's a chance you could see your photos on air or on our website and social media page, and this goes for any time, not just when there's snowy weather. Riley.
Absolutely. Just encouraging people to stay at home, enjoy the snow day, but get off the roads. Don't need to be on the roadways for the rest of today, tonight. We do have winter storm warnings in effect and winter weather advisories in the northern CSRA. We'll talk all about it coming up just after the break.
Time and Temp, brought to you by your First Alert weather team.
We've issued a First Alert weather day this week.
Time and Temp, brought to you by your First Alert weather team.
We've issued a First Alert weather day this week. To stay up to date on the latest weather alerts, scan the flow code on your screen to download our First Alert weather app and get the most accurate forecast in our area.
Sick beats, Mrs. H.
Thanks, Marvin.
On the Players Club, you get way more than you expect. More chances, more wins, more surprises. The Players Club. More happens here.
Break up with your old car and trade up.
It's now at Ticketmaster.com.
Welcome back, folks. Taking a wide look at our radar network, still tracking this cold front that is swooping into the southeast, picking up this area of low pressure in the Gulf, and just providing a good opportunity for snow to continue across the area for the rest of this evening into tonight. A more zoomed-in view at home, you can see we are starting to see that snow fill back into that little dry slot we had, so pretty widespread snow across the area right now. It's just a matter of where you're at. If you're seeing possibly some heavier snow, you can see up towards Clarksville Lake, so it's darker blue is definitely a sign of a little bit steadier snow rates out there. How about this picture from SRP Park? Starting to see the ball field covered in white right now. Our temperatures are in the mid-20s, 24 right now at Aiken, 26 at Bushfield, so everybody is well below freezing, and that's why we're starting to get reports of accidents across the area. We have a number of storm spotters across the region reporting icy roads from Aiken County to Edgefield County all the way into Columbia County, so everywhere is very dangerous to get outside right now, especially if you're going to be on those road surfaces. So high snow chances the next several hours. We don't really see the snow chances drop off until we most likely get to after midnight tonight. So that's the thing. The snow is going to continue and our temperatures are going to stay well below freezing. So just creating that much more dangerous concern on road surfaces. And the weird thing about this event for us is usually we're trying to figure out, is it going to be freezing rain? Is it going to be sleet? Is it going to possibly be a few snowflakes mixed in? Well, with this atmosphere, we have cold air found throughout the entire column of the atmosphere to the surface. So everything is falling as snow and it's going to stay as snow for us. Now, even though it does stay snow, it does create some concerns on our roadways. So remember, black ice is going to be the biggest thing we have to worry about heading into tonight and throughout the day tomorrow. Our temperatures barely get above freezing later Wednesday afternoon, so we'll see a lot of these concerns stick around, specifically around bridges and overpasses. Remember, that's what freezes first, and we're likely going to see a number of accidents happen. So just stay off the roadways if you can help it. That's the best way to stay safe out there. The first alert weather day continues today into tonight. Remember, for us here around I-20 North, we're expecting at least 1 to 3 inches of snow, and then south of I-20, that's where we're talking maybe 3 to 5 inches of snow. Definitely a little bit heavier once you get south of the interstate. Along with that, we are expecting dangerously cold temps. So as we head past midnight, we are now feeling like the teens across the area. It actually feels like the teens right now in Augusta. So dangerous cold. If you're going to be out trying to play in the snow, just make sure you're wearing multiple layers and covering up those extremities. Tomorrow afternoon, it'll feel like the 20s, but actual temps should be able to get to at least around 34, 35, and then we'll drop back down to those feel like temperatures into the teens by Thursday. So anything that doesn't melt or evaporate the next couple of days will quickly refreeze once the sun goes away heading into the overnight hours. Here's a look at our potential impacts, highlighted in yellow, minor impacts, so mainly just having to worry about staying off the roadways. But once you get into that yellow color, that orange color, that moderate impact level, which is found across most of the central southern CSRA, we're talking about extremely dangerous conditions on roads, and also can't rule out maybe a couple power outages. Doesn't expect to be a widespread threat for most of us, but just with those higher totals, 3-inch plus, maybe you weight down enough power lines or some tree branches to create a few isolated issues. You can see widespread snowfall falling across the area up until midnight tonight. Once we get after midnight, we should see that snow start to taper off west to east across the area, and then just frigid temperatures early tomorrow morning. Remember, everything will be frozen through at least the first half of our Wednesday. Once we get later into the afternoon, should be able to at least hit 34, 35 for a high. But once we get past sunset, we are quickly dropping back down into the 20s Wednesday evening, then getting close to the teens by daybreak Thursday morning. So remember, refreeze again through Wednesday night to Thursday morning, and this may stick around some black ice concerns a couple of days. Here's the forecast. Remember, highlighted in blue, 1 to 3 inches, but in that pink color, if you see your town, you're expecting most likely 3 to 5 inches. So definitely one of the better snow events we have had within the last decade or so. Remember, the first alert weather day tonight. Tomorrow, stay off the roadways if you can.
Thanks, Riley. Overnight, warming shelters are open in Augusta, but City Transit is no longer offering free rides to get there. The Augusta's Rescue Mission, Garden City Rescue Mission, and the Salvation Army Center of Hope are all open overnight. ID checks are not required. Nearly every community center in Augusta has been transformed into a daytime warming center, with many of those closing at 7 or 8 this evening. You can check our website for a full list and hours for each location. We're continuing to follow the southern winter storm dumping snow across our area. After this quick break, we'll be back with more live reports.
First Alert Radar, powered by Jim Hudson Automotive Group.
Serious truck crash?
The serious truck crash you deserve.
Welcome back to News 12 at 6 o'clock. Your Liz Owens joins us now, where she's riding along with one of our photographers very safely along North Augusta. Liz, what are you seeing out there?
Yes, very safely. I do not like to drive in this. So Gary has been doing the driving, and we've been out all around North Augusta from exit 1 to exit 5, checking out the roadways and conditions. So right now we are on I'm sorry, guys. There we go. Georgia Avenue. And one thing Gary pointed out, and I agree, is that, you know, they treated this road, Georgia Avenue, and it is in great condition. I mean, he did a little brake test earlier. Like, you gonna do it now? Yeah, not now. Never mind. There we go. Yeah, no sliding. Now Martintown, we had tested it out earlier. It was great, and then just a few minutes ago, we tested it out again, and you can really tell temperatures have dropped because we were kind of skidding, just not a lot, but just a little bit. But definitely, this is why we were telling folks, you know, you don't need to be out on the roads, as the temperature drops even more. But we've been all over the place, and I will say there's a lot more vehicles out and people out and about, even walking around in this snow this week compared to last week during that ice slush. Look at that coming down, guys. It's just beautiful, isn't it? I love it. I don't like being out in it when it's cold, though. So it is very cold out there, and we are noticing more icy patches. So right now we just flipped over to Martintown, and it's real clear. Traffic is fine, but it is starting to pile up on the sides of the road. So just be careful if you guys are out. Again, that's why we keep telling everyone to stay home, just to avoid any kind of accidents.
And it is good to hear that the roads are looking good and you guys are driving safely and smoothly. But again, we just keep reiterating this. If you can, just stay home to help reduce the amount of people out on the roads, especially as the crews continue to treat them. Thanks, Liz, for that.
All right, take a look at our 3-degree guarantee brought to you by Tub Doctor. The only time I've got this wrong, it's when snow arrives to the CSRA. The last time it snowed, I went with a high of 37. We only got to 33. Well, today we only got to 32. So a very anomalous event. I'm sorry, prepare for babies. No $50 today, but we'll get it again tomorrow when I look at that forecast. And at least we got the snow right. That's the biggest part of the forecast. But hey, we'll take a look at that 7-day again for you just after the break.
First Alert Radar, powered by Jim Hudson Automotive Group.
I'm Chip Lewis with 64 Insurance Group. You've probably seen some of our goofy commercials, but I can promise you, we take Medicare very serious. I'd like to prove that to you. Please join me in a live Zoom webinar where I'll break down all aspects of Medicare in a way that's easy to understand. I promise you'll walk away feeling confident and prepared to take the next step on your Medicare journey. The webinar is completely free to join and easy to sign up by visiting our website, or u64.com.
This lady kind of...
Hi, I'm Alexis, and I set him up.
And I'm Cody, and I cut him down.
For more information or to make an appointment, call Southern Grind today.
Remember, folks, stay off the roads for the rest of today, tonight, and even a good portion of the day tomorrow, specifically around bridges, overpasses. You can see our downtown Augusta view. That's where we're going to see accidents form first and where that ice forms first as well. So we are tracking snow across the area, heavy in some spots. So make sure you're keeping it here for those updates. We'll be in the Weather Center tracking it until it's gone.
All right, Riley, we appreciate you. We're back live on 26 News at 7.
And for News 12 at 10 and 11 o'clock. Thanks for watching, and stay safe tonight.
Hey guys, it's Anna Christina here for Roof Savers. It's that time of year again, the perfect time to invest in your home. And what's the most important investment for your home? Your roof. If you've been worried about the age of your roof, missing shingles, black stains, or even leaks, I've got great news for you. There's a scientifically proven solution that can extend the life of your roof by 17 years with just one treatment. It's called Renew at 17 with Rock Lock technology exclusively from Roof Savers. And Russell Beckham is one of the owners of Roof Savers. And Russell, did I just hear that you can extend the life of a roof by 17 years with just one application?
You sure did, Anna. Our exclusive product, Renew at 17 with Rock Lock technology, is a game changer for homeowners. Just one treatment of Renew at 17 extends the life of your roof by 17 years. But that's not all. Thanks to recent testing with independent scientists and a physicist from Oxford University, we've also confirmed that Renew at 17 significantly improves hail impact resistance, even with aging or inferior shingles.
There's never been a better time to protect your home's most valuable asset, your roof. Don't wait until it's too late. Call the team from Roof Savers right now for your free roof inspection.
Extend the life of your roof by 17 years with just one treatment with roof preservation exclusively from Roof Savers.
Roof Savers. Save your roof, save your money.
You realize some home maintenance jobs aren't worth U.S. Capitol Police. Are your officers concerned about their safety? From Texas to Florida, the rare snowstorm hitting the South.
Stay at home, trying to stay off the roadways.
And over the phones. And in tonight's Eye on America, we put students' attachment to their smartphones to the test.
Do you know how to text on there?
No. The CBS Evening News starts now. Good evening, I'm Nora O'Donnell. Hundreds of January 6 rioters are free tonight, and many more will be soon after President Donald Trump issued a full and unconditional pardon and shortened prison sentences for all of the nearly 1,600 defendants.